And speaking of finding the right guy, Clarissa Shields thinks Keith Thurman is the right guy for her to outbox. She tweeted a week ago that she wanted to fight Keith Thurman at 154 pounds simply because she thinks she can outbox him.
I think she's delusional. Okay. Uh, I mean, look, is she one of the greatest female boxers of all time? Yes, without a doubt. But uh, and I guess you gotta respect her for the fact that she wants that challenge. The same way I respected Canelo when he decided to go up to 75 and fight Bivol. You know, I thought he was crazy, but you have to respect the
Mm-hmm.
challenge to be great. So, I guess I should take back to saying that she's delusional, but she uh, she believes that she can beat him. You know, he's not a big puncher, things of that sort. But I think that Keith Thurman definitely dominates her, in my opinion, if it would ever happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, I feel bad for Clarissa because there's just not a lot of really high level competition at her weight. Um, and I mean, at least I would guess that that's the reason she took to MMA not that long ago was because there's not enough fights to be made for her right now, and that's nobody's fault. I mean, it is what it is. But I don't think she could compete with a world championship caliber male fighter around her weight.
I personally think her best bet, if she wants to continue proving her point as a boxer, would be to move up to 160 and fight that Shadeja Green, uh, something of that sort. You know, to take those type of challenges, or try to move down to 47 and fight a Chantel Cameron if she would ever move up, things of that sort. But to try to cross over and fight a male, I think that's a little bit too much of a challenge for her, in my opinion.
Do you think she genuinely believes that she could beat him, or is
I
it just hype because there's no reality in it ever
No,
happening?
I think she believes it. She called out Thurman for a reason because he's been inactive, he's been injury prone. I think she truly believes it. You know, hey, look, she fight? Yes, without a doubt. But does she spar with men? I'm sure she does all day long. But when you put those smaller gloves on and you're actually fighting a man, I'm sure things are going to be totally different. But I believe she believes it because she's full of confidence. That's one thing she doesn't lack is confidence.
Yeah, no, I think she believes it too. I mean, I'm sure she believes it. But I mean, I don't think she even has any knockouts as a professional. Am I right? I mean,
I think she has one.
One
maybe
TKO.
yeah. So
Yeah.
how many knockouts does Keith Thurman? Now, granted, I mean, Clarissa has fought, really only other sort of top women since she's become a professional, but there's not that many of them. I mean, how many knockouts does Keith Thurman have in his career? Probably 20 or 30.
I just can't see a female going in there and boxing on on an equal level against another male. I don't see it. Weight for weight, same ounce gloves. I just can't see it happening
Oh
on
no,
a
me
top
neither.
on
Well,
an elite level.
okay, yes, yeah. I mean, I could see it happening,
On
just
an
not
elite level,
another elite contender. Yeah, I
right?
agree. I agree.
Like I could see Clarissa could fight, a Rowley Lolo. Okay, if you look at it like
Yeah.
that, that's different. But for her to fight someone of a Keith Thurman status, I just think it's a little bit too much in my opinion. But hey, she's proven us wrong before, and she's went overseas and beat Savannah Marshall and made a heck of a fight. So, hey, look, if they can make it happen, I'll watch it.
Oh, I think he stops her in 3 rounds.
Yeah, I would
I
watch it.
really, really do. I would watch it because she has said some very outlandish things in her career.
Oh
some
yeah,
things
without a
that
doubt.
kind of, I was close with her management for a while, and there was things where he even was scratching his head, not sure why she said that, but she is who she is, so she's going to
Yeah.
speak her mind.
I
But
mean,
it's like what
I don't
Andrew
want
was
to.
saying. It's like what Andrew was saying about her. There's a reason why she went and signed on with that MMA. So she's searching yet for how can I say it, like greatness in a sense. She's searching for acceptance from
Hmm.
the world of entertainment. And she doesn't have that. So that's why I think she's reaching out for the Thurman type fight.
And I'll be honest. I mean, I don't, I don't think Marshall or I want to wade into like culture wars on a boxing podcast. But as a medical doctor, I don't think I mean I wouldn't be comfortable with something like that, and I would challenge, anybody who would be comfortable with that, or to really think about it and think of the potential repercussions of. I mean, we've seen terrible, traumatic things happen in boxing, but I mean that would I think be a whole nother level of bad if something like that were to get sanctioned.
Mm.
Um, I would just have real concerns.
Yeah, and I don't think it will. I mean, what the heck?
Completely agree.
If they're not making women's boxing 3 minutes, they're not going to make have a woman box a male. So I just
Yeah,
don't see. Yeah,
regardless of credentials.
correct.